In the world of modern football, where transfers are treated like true strategic chess moves by clubs, a recent story involving Liverpool and Barcelona caught the attention of the most passionate fans. The main character in this plot? Luis Díaz, the Colombian who has been dazzling Anfield with his technical brilliance and tireless work ethic on the pitch. But what makes this case even more interesting is the way Arne Slot, Liverpool's Dutch manager, handled the situation when asked about Barcelona's interest in the forward. His response was nothing short of brilliant, full of humour, intelligence, and a healthy dose of diplomacy. Since arriving at Liverpool, Luis Díaz has become an essential player for the team. Whether through his blistering runs down the left wing or his unique ability to decide crucial games, the Colombian has proven to be a true hidden gem in European football. And, as expected, his outstanding performances haven't gone unnoticed by other sporting giants. This season, Diaz's name has been constantly in the headlines, though not always for reasons related to his performances on the field. Rumours about his future have been swirling with intensity, especially after statements from Deco, Barcelona's sporting director, who publicly admitted that the Catalan club likes the player. Deco's comment, although vague, was enough to fuel speculation about a potential move for Diaz to La Liga. To complicate matters further, rumours have emerged that Saudi clubs are also monitoring the forward, offering astronomical contracts to try and lure the Colombian to the Middle East. However, despite these external advances, Liverpool remains firm in its position of keeping Diaz as a key piece in Arne Slot's project. It was precisely in this context that Arne Slot, known for his pragmatic and communicative approach, gave an interview that bordered on perfection. During his pre-match press conference ahead of the clash with Crystal Palace, the coach was asked about Deco's comments and the supposed interest from Barcelona in Luis Díaz. Slot's response was a masterclass in managing delicate situations without losing his sense of humour. Did he say that in front of a microphone, or is it just a rumour? Slot asked, with a barely noticeable but meaningful smile. Every club has its own way of doing things, and you must be used to the fact that I don't usually comment on players from other teams unless we're really interested in signing them. Here, Slot demonstrated not only his ability to avoid controversy, but also his skill in recognising the talent of his own players. He continued, "I completely understand why he, Deco, is a big admirer of Lucho Diaz, because I'm also a big admirer of him. He's a fantastic player, had an incredible season, and continues to be vital for us." These words, though simple, carried immense weight. By stating that he admires Diaz just as much as Deco does, Slot made it clear that the Colombian is non-negotiable for Liverpool, while also giving a nod of respect to the opposing club's sporting director. But what truly made the interview memorable was the humorous touch Slot added at the end of his response. With impressive calm, he added, "If Deco meant it that way, he probably should have also mentioned that he admires Mo Salah and Cody Gakpo. After all, they're also incredible players." This seemingly casual remark was, in fact, a brilliant move. By naming two of Liverpool's top stars, Slot subtly shifted the focus away from the Diaz speculation and reinforced the idea that the Anfield squad is full of talent. And as if that weren't enough, the Dutch coach decided to take the conversation to another level by joking about Barcelona's own players. After downplaying Deco's comments, Slot didn't hesitate to poke fun at the situation, saying, "He just admires a few players, something we all do. I, for example, really admire Lamine Yamal and Rafinha too." This statement, which prompted laughter in the press room, served as an elegant way to wrap up the topic. It's evident that Liverpool won't be making a move for any Barcelona players, but referencing Yamal and Rafinha was a clever way to balance the conversation and show that mutual interest between clubs is natural in football. Throughout the interview, it became clear that Arne Slot not only masters the art of building competitive teams, but also knows how to handle media pressure in exemplary fashion. His approach blended honesty, respect, and a touch of humour, creating a light atmosphere even amid intense rumours. This communication skill is one of the many reasons why Slot has been winning over more and more supporters in his journey at the helm of Liverpool. Although the summer transfer window is still a few weeks away, the rumours surrounding Luis Díaz are bound to intensify in the coming months. Jeremy Frimpong, another name frequently linked to Liverpool, is already close to sealing his move to Anfield, which shows the club is active in the market. However, it seems unlikely that Liverpool would let Diaz go anytime soon, especially considering the impact he's had on the team under Slot's leadership. Football, as we know, is an unpredictable sport. While it seems certain that Diaz's future lies at Anfield for now, one can never completely rule out the possibility of surprising changes. Who could have imagined, for example, that by the start of the 2025-26 season, Liverpool might have a completely different squad? The only certainty is that, no matter what happens, stories like this will continue to fascinate sports lovers, proving that football goes far beyond what happens within the four lines. Meanwhile, Liverpool fans can rest easy knowing that Luis Díaz remains one of the pillars of the team and that Arne Slot is in control, ready to face any challenge with his characteristic blend of intelligence, passion, and good humour. The future may be uncertain, but the present is exciting, and that's all that matters to the Reds right now. Since taking over at Liverpool, Arne Slot has been a fascinating figure on the European football scene. His game philosophy, based on dynamic possession and quick transitions, has already won hearts at Anfield. However, what truly sets Slot apart from many other coaches is his ability to connect with the public and the press. He understands that football is not just about tactics and results. It's also about narratives, emotions, and creating an engaging experience for the fans. His response to the question about Luis Díaz is a perfect example of this. Instead of adopting a defensive or evasive stance, Slot chose to address the issue with honesty and light-heartedness. He not only acknowledged Diaz's talent, but also used the moment to highlight the overall quality of Liverpool's squad. By mentioning Salah and Gakpo, he underlined that the Anfield team does not rely on just one player to achieve success. This message is important, especially in a sport where individualism often overshadows collective work. Moreover, the mention of Barcelona players like Lamine Yamal and Rafinha was both a gesture of respect towards the opponent and a gentle jab at the ongoing speculations. Slot showed that while journalists and fans are busy debating who admires whom, he's focused on what really matters, preparing his team for the challenges ahead. Behind this entire narrative stands Luis Díaz, a player who embodies the vibrant spirit of South American football. Since arriving at Liverpool, the Colombian has been a revelation. His contagious energy, his ability to dribble past defenders like they were cones, and his knack for showing up in decisive moments make him a unique player. It's no surprise that clubs like Barcelona and even teams from Saudi Arabia have their eyes on him. Diaz represents more than just a talented forward. He is a symbol of perseverance and dedication. His journey from improvised football pitches in Colombia to the elite fields of the Premier League is an inspiration to young players around the world. With Arne Slot at the helm, Liverpool seems to be in good hands. The Dutch coach has shown he can navigate the complexities of modern football with mastery. Whether it's handling transfer rumours, shaping an engaging style of play, or connecting with fans and players, Slot is proving to be much more than just a tactical strategist. As the next transfer window approaches, it's likely that new names will be linked to Liverpool. However, the current core of the team, led by players like Luis Díaz, Mohamed Salah, and Virgil van Dijk, looks solid and ready to face any challenge. With Slot in charge, the club has everything it needs to continue being a dominant force on the European stage. Arne Slot's interview about Luis Díaz was more than just a response to transfer rumours. It was a moment that encapsulated what makes football so special: the interaction between personalities, the rivalry between clubs, and the celebration of individual talent. Slot proved to be not only a competent coach, but also a skilled communicator and an emotional strategist. For Liverpool fans, this is an exciting time. With a squad full of stars and a coach who understands the importance of creating human connections, the future looks bright. Meanwhile, Luis Díaz remains a central piece of this journey, a player whose talent and charisma continue to light up the fields of Anfield and beyond.